I am Yed4455 and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as Fascist England. Right, so last time we started the war against America and Canada, and it's going alright. It is slow going, of course, because America is, still a powerhouse, but, we're getting there slowly. So I can't complain too much. Right. Let's see. So where was I at? Yeah, I did cut off a few troops here. There's not many, but it's something I can get started with. Do. Right. Okay. So we have that. Let me just do a quick search of everything. Unfortunately, Belgium is still here, and they have a boatload of troops on my border. So hopefully I can get some type of ally over here to, I don't know, give me a hand. Yeah, that would be nice. But if not... Ooh, that's loud. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Right. What's going on down here? More naval invasions. I'm attacking... Oh, wow. I lost a lot in that. Ouch. Okay. Well. Alrighty then. They're attacking there. They're moving out. So actually, let me attack you. Oh, they're attacking me. Okay. They're not succeeding at it, though. May have you attack there. With some support from you. And you, let me get one troop here. Go there. And actually, you take that spot. Hey, what's going on, Furry? Nice to see you back. Alright, that's taken. Now you, let's go ahead and take that and that. Right, I think it's all one. And then I'll have you take that. Right, you guys, let's get you to cross. Alright, now the goal is to encircle. Keep pushing these 4 units. If I can get those encircled, that would be huge. It's less troops, is how I'm looking at it. Less troops that could potentially hurt me. Alright, I need to figure out where they're getting supplies from. I think right there. So let's go ahead and just move you in. See if I can take you out. No, you got a lot there. So yeah, we'll do that. Excellent, I did get them surrounded. Unfortunately, you are being attacked from somewhere. So I don't think you're gonna hold. But it doesn't matter, I got them. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, what's going on here? There's a lot more troops there than I thought there were. So that tells me that that base is on the other side and that I need to attack it. Okay, tell you what. You halt. Let's get you to move in there. You halt. Same thing. Try to open up that flank a little bit. Okay, you. Bomber command, excellent. Let's get you to attack in there. What to do? I guess we could keep going down the plane route. Yeah. Let's just do it. Right. Factories. What can I do with you? I have a lot now. I have a feeling that they're going to be destroyed. Alright, you're getting filled. You're fine. You're fine. All my ships are fine. Planes are getting built. Yeah, we'll hold on to these. It's nice having more factories than you know what to do with. Okay, that's happening. Let's get you down here. Try to cut... No. Yeah, how about no? We are not going to give America anything. Because I am attacking them. Why would I give them anything? Alright, I got enough political power. Let's see what I can get. I'm gonna need something in the Navy. Naval maneuver. Decisive battle. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go decisive battle. That is really good. Especially when I have major fleet conflicts going on here. God, I lost a lot of destroyers to that fleet. I mean, I'm still fighting them pretty good, just... And there are a lot... So where exactly is that naval base? Is it over here? Yeah. It is. So I'm gonna need... So I need to take that. And any more help? 'Cause they do have a lot here. Right. They're attacking me. There. Which is not good. Let's get you guys... Take out that troop. Start pushing them back. Alright, come on. I need you to reinforce that. Alright, excellent. Nope. There's a lot there, apparently. Alright, British Raj wants to send me stuff. I will take them. Thank you, British Raj. And actually, what I'm gonna do... You guys are gonna go into Africa. And you are simply going to defend against this border. I don't like Belgium being there. Yeah, you got that. Right, this is slow going. Okay. Right. They're starting to move out. Let me see if I can get the attack now. There we are. So yeah, if I could get that port, that's gonna cut them off of troops drastically. And then I should be able to cut them out. See, I'm holding here pretty well. Where are you going? Oh, your ships, okay. About to say. Right, I took all of that island. It looks like I'm gonna get that. This is a fleet engagement. God, 51 destroyers. And I didn't sink that much. Nothing to write home about, at least. Alright, and then you... How about we try to attack there, just to keep them back. Right. And then you, how about you just come and take that. We will get them surrounded and cut off. And the fact that they moved a lot more troops in here is really helping me. Alright, you get in the fight. I need to push them back. Excellent. Alright, how about we attack them? Doing a lot of micromanaging here. really don't care for it. Okay, attack them. We'll go for an attack against the entire border. Alright, you... How about you fold back into that? That would be nice. Alright, almost gone, almost gone. Excellent. Now they should start being starved for resources. No, they still have resources somehow. Wait a minute. Do they have another naval base somewhere? Yeah, it's hard to say. They should be getting attrition, though. Okay, excellent. You, how about you come take that? That would... I would be okay with. What's going on here? More of my navy destroyed. I did get a battleship, though. And what did I lose here? Ick. Wow. Alrighty then. My navy is not doing so hot. Now I do have, and I did forget about this, but I do have naval bombers here. So let me just go ahead and move all of them there. And that's actually what I could do. I could try to get naval bombers here and help support this fleet. Which I think that's actually what I'm going to do. Let's see, where's it at? Here it is. They're not the best naval bombers, admittedly. But there's something... Did I just move them all the way to the top? It's not exactly where I want... Yeah. Be down the list a bit. Okay, so yeah, we can start creating some of these. There we are. That should work. And that would help me here. Now, what is here? Bombers. So let me go ahead and get a few more fighters. Yeah, poor Sweden. They're really pulling their weight, though. I will give them that. They are really fighting. I will throw 100 in there. They're crappy fighters, but you know what? They're better than nothing. And if I could try to control some sea zones, help out my ships. So yeah, I think I'm about to lose one of my fleets. Right. I'm actually going to turn that off so that they'll all go repair. In many of my fleets, at least my big fleets. That should work. Alright, now. I need to start pushing this border. So you attack there. You guys attack here. Let's see if we could get them cut off a bit. Alright, you attack there. Attack there. And attack there, just to hold them in place. Well, British Raj is sending me some troops. And I did just demand a bunch from Ireland, and they did send me a bunch. But no, as terms of usefulness, yeah, definitely Sweden. They are really pulling their weight here. Alright, you attack. Attack. Great. How many more ships did I lose? Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, we got a huge pocket cut off though, and that's what I was going for. And they're starting to take attrition, that is good. I don't know how these guys still have supply though. What is it saying? Local supply bases. Now, I did hear about a bug where sometimes attrition doesn't work right, and I think we're seeing that now. But we will still press the attack. Get some tank support in there. Gotta push those guys back. Alright, they're being pushed back. You guys, how about you just attack them? And you will get help from these guys in the north. And there's 6 divisions in there, so that's huge to take out. Alright, you... let's attack them from all sides now. Okay. That's going. That should be working in my favor. Let's try to push this again. There we are. That is not going how I want it to. More meat to the grinder. Alright, how does the air warfare go here? Alright, they did move more fighters in, which is fine. How are my fighters doing? It's just upgrades. But in the meantime, more. Right, yeah, and then guns are going where all the destroyed factories are. That's fine. Alright, that's being taken out. Do they still have supply? Alright, this one has been done properly. That one still has supply for some reason, even though they're cut off. I don't get it. Oh well, they are surrounded. They will not live long. And just press everything into that attack to take them out. And this, wow, to do it, they have a lot of troops here. On both sides. So yeah, I cut off a lot of troops in that push. Which is sweet. And there's a lot stuck there. Admittedly, this border has stalled out, but it's worth it. Alright, what do you have here? Just infantry, okay. Alright, that has been taken out. Excellent. How's this fight going? A little better. Alright, let's get some more troops. There we are. Now we're starting to get it. I just needed to throw more troops at them. You will die for the glory of the Empire. Okay, that's still looking good. Alright, 77, excellent. I should start seeing troops starting to drop out now. And soon I will be. Okay, press. Press the advantage, men. You outnumber them, and they are surrounded. Alright, they only got 4 left. Excellent. Alright, how's my troop building going? I got some tanks. Next troop deployment is almost ready. So let's go ahead and move them to Bristol. And I will throw the next troop advancement in Bristol. That seems about right. Excellent. Did these troops ever show up down here? They're just getting there now. Excellent. Resources. They look pretty good. I have been taking care of that, so no problems there. Right. And I know I'm not using the medium tank, but I will be eventually. Just keep building it. Alright, that troop has been knocked out. Excellent. Okay, you guys, let's try this push against that 4. Get some tank support. So yeah, we'll try to push down the Boston. Get a little bit more. And you guys will attack there. Since you are my peon troops and I don't care what happens to you, you're not even mine. That's what I'm saying. You will die in glorious battle. Or you will face my wrath. And all that looks good. Alright. Alright, it looks like we're making a successful push toward Boston. Let's just go ahead and move right on through. And you, how about you keep pushing them back? We'll get some Irish help. And you, how about you just move down the Providence here? Or how about you not take the stupid way? How about you go this way? If they're going to let us take Providence, I mean, by all means. Excellent. I'll probably, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to puppet, or not puppet, I'm going to take over Texas and the New Mexico, Arizona, California. So that gives me a nice border against Mexico, and it, more importantly, it gives me oil. And then I'll probably puppet the rest. Mostly so I can still use their manpower. But if I could at least take those states. Alright, you guys push on here. But if I could get those states, mostly for the oil, because I am low on oil, and I'm going to be running out of allies soon. Or at least people I could trade with. You, if they're going to let you continue, just move along the coast. I have no problem taking all your states. I mean, you might have that problem. I don't, surely. Alright, and then I'm just going to give everybody a nice little attack order. Just do your attacks. Wherever you can, wherever you could push, push. It's starting to be concerning. Alright, you're taking New York, which is good. Alright, they're starting to move. Alright, we gotta keep this. That's what I was afraid of. We gotta keep that. Okay, you gotta come here quickly. We gotta keep that tank from being cut off. And it's nice the Irish gave me some mechanized infantry. That's so nice of them. Ah, shoot, I am cut off. Dang it. Alright, we need to take that back. Ooh, but I did take New York. So how about you just stay in New York? You'll stay supplied until we could get this back. Where are you going? You're actually going to reinforce New York, okay? I believe I'm okay with that. Alright, how about these units? How about you attack there? And we can cut off those units, or they're just gonna pull back and retreat because they see it coming. Okay. Ah, shoot. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of them being attacked. Now hopefully they just get there with no problems. Or, you know, I could just take over the south. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Alright, they moved all of their forces to the south. try to take New York back, but reinforcements arrived. Which again, I am okay with. Okay, what is that? Nothing died, which is good. Alright, we're starting to push them back a bit. They want New York back, but I'm not going to give it to them. They desperately want it back. Now, what are my troops? What are you guys doing? No. How about you guys come back? I don't need everybody here. Yeah, attack that. That's what I wanted you guys to do to begin with. You. No, you're already in attack. Okay. Like, I really don't... Ooh, that's no good. I'm gonna lose some troops. Alright, I'm actually going to just cancel all those orders here. How about we not get our troops killed because you guys want to reinforce that point? That would be great. Alright, the battle doesn't go as well as I'd like it to. But it is moving slowly, and I did lose a couple troops. Alright, how about you come attack there? You come attack here. Now the problem I'm running into is they're just constantly attacking. I cannot seem to get reinforcements there quite yet. Alright, come on guys. I need you to take that, bridge those gaps. I do like chicken, so that might be worth it. Alright, who can I take that is not in an attack? Yeah, I'll move you there. Alright, these 8. Perfect. You guys, come down here. I have use for you. I need to bail these guys out. Alright, can we attack across the river? Let us see. Right now it looks like no. We'll get some more troops in there. Alright, come on, regain some of that all-important organization. Alright, there we go. Now we're starting to push them back. Ear power. They have the superiority right now, which is not good. Okay, how about you guys move with a quickness? I need you guys in Providence. I need you here quickly. Right. Okay, I almost have these connected again. Which means I'll be able to take some pressure off of New York. I'm just glad I'm defending New York and not... not having to attack it. I'm glad I kind of got it for free. Right. Right. You have the most organization. Let's see if you can kind of break out here. Take some pressure off. That is nice. What are they saying? Low organization, that's fine. I am having a problem with supplies now. Right, can I fix that? Now, it's not really a supply problem, as it might be a port problem. Right. Yeah, I think it might be a port problem. So, let's get us a port. Boston's actually pretty good as a port. Throw a couple in there. Whatever this place is, Providence, I think. We'll throw you up there. Alright, we'll throw you guys to the top. Is there any other thing to do with the White House when you take it over? Alright, now if they're going to do that, if they're just going to move off of Newark again. I mean, I guess we'll take New Jersey. Alright, U9 infantry units. You're going to start to make the move toward Philadelphia. Alright, now what I have to do... Alright, hold for 1 second. I can see my lines are not totally set. Where is it? No. Edit mode. There we go. Okay, that should work. I did research something. What else can I get? That's going. It is 1941. Anything else? Artillery, yes. Artillery is always important. Alright, I'm going to take one of these tanks. Just quickly do that. So that we could take the rest of that. Alright, we are starting to push them back pretty good now. In all sectors. Which I do like to see. Alright, come on guys. There's one infantry division and there's a billion of you guys. Alright, how about we push out that way as well. With support from you. Aircraft group, yes. Excellent. What's next? Royal Ordnance Factories. Sure. Yeah, well, it's looking pretty good. Not gonna lie. We are pushing back in key sectors. You. Oh, you're pushing there. Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. Alright, Monty, we'll make sure all your units are back on that line. There we go. Alright, perfect. These 8 units are back here. You will assist in the Newark attack and the possible push to Washington. That is what we're looking for. And America is starting to try to flush some troops around, but this is nice. I effectively split off some of their forces. Right. Okay, they did reinforce Newark a little bit. And that's fine. Throw a unit there. And a unit around. Try to cut off reinforcements to Newark. If nothing else, they can hold them there. You attack there. You guys attack. throw you guys back in the fight. Okay, that's looking good. How about we use you to flank another way? Try to increase the combat width on them. Right. Excellent. There we are. Now the reinforcements have shown up. Alright, we will go for the surround. Alright, you guys come here. Excellent. Cut them off and reinforcing. Right. Alright, you. There. And I don't know why you're retreating into it. Come on, come on. Now hopefully this works. Alright, you'll help. We're gonna try to split off those 6 units. This is where I wish I had a tank somewhere around here. Come on, how long? 9 hours. Where did it go? Autosave, thank you. There you are. Alright, take that. Come on, come on. There we are. Into there. And you, when you're done moving into there, let's move you down to here. So we could think about another surround. Now this, getting these 6 units would be huge as well. It's more units they do not have on the front line. Shoot. They are retreating a bit. Come on, come on. How long? 21 hours. That's an eternity. Especially with my units starting to win. Alright, what's going on down here? I was able to take Newark. Right, you guys. Push here. Okay, it's not going to be as many troops as I'd want. But I think it'd be enough. But then we could possibly go for a surround here, but I think that might be pushing it a bit. Come on. How much longer? That thing's gonna beat you there, isn't he? 3 hours. Or he's gonna move somewhere else. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So at the very least, I think I got 4 more divisions cut off. Alright. And you move on in. Alright, hold. You're not going to take that. Hold, I say. Same thing with you. Hold. They can reinforce if they want. It's not going to do them any good. Okay, that's good. That's progressing nicely. You, let's move you down. Move this line to fill that. Excellent. Okay, you're a nothing attack. Let's move you forward, thank you. That is still holding out pretty good. And I'm definitely pushing up here further than I expected. So let's go ahead and throw some infrastructure there. The rest of the infrastructure looks good. Alright. Moving on Toronto, though. Ooh, hello. Possible huge encirclement. But I don't have a lot of troops up there at the moment. Alright, what did I learn? Ooh, atomic research. Okay. It's 1941. Spitfire? You know, that's worth it. A little bit ahead of time, but it's just it's so much better. If I could get it 2 years ahead of time, that's worth it to me. Alright, how about you help them out? Alright, you just push there. I have 2 army groups of the same color. That's why I'm confused. Right, you will turn red. Right. Well, you guys need to be on that line. If you're not, you need to be. Alright, my lines are all messed up now, especially in the north. We are starting to push that line, though. And I do have a couple tanks here, and actually, your job, do that. Just to ensure I get those, clean up my lines a bit. And I think they just retreated out of Philadelphia. I mean, okay. I almost have that surrounded. And I did get this pocket. Excellent. Excellent. You guys, start pushing them in. I don't know how many troops are in there, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Ooh, hello. I see Belgium pushed. Okay. That's interesting. Oh well, you guys... What we're gonna do, just... You guys get that line. I'll move these guys from the north down to protect that southern line. Here. I mean, I don't really care about Africa. Once America falls, this war is pretty much over. Alright, that's taken. You guys move on to there. I think that would be a good cutoff point. And get some help from him. Just for some muscle. Right. You, how about you join your line? Alright, where's that cutoff at? Is it right here? Yeah. Excellent. Alright, throw some Irish troops at them. Because I don't care about the Irish troops. Lost an ace, but that's fine. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. How about you as well? Keep pushing. And I am going to have to clean up these lines here. Okay, you. Let's do another loop around here as you come to Baltimore. Alright, Irish, do you have any more troops I can take? Or are you pretty much maxed out? Alright, you guys are actually going to form another army group. I'll throw you here for now. Any good commanders? You're a decent commander. And then once I get another tank division, you're in. Excellent. Alright, next step, Washington. Take that capital. I mean, it's amazing how much troops they do not have defending their capital. And I just kind of walked through them. But guess what, gentlemen? Washington is ours. Alright, you guys attack. Attack. Now they should be attritioned out. Yep, they are getting attrition. So that's more troops that have been cut off and surrounded. Excellent. Good work, mighty army. Alright, you're gonna come join. Actually, I'm just gonna throw you in that group. You've been doing so much good with that troop that I'm just gonna throw you in there. Alright, my next move with these 8. That could be... I'm gonna try it. I think I'm just gonna move you guys north. To try to do a massive surround. I don't know yet. Alright, first things first, take that. Got the Valentine. Let's go ahead and change the production over. Where is it? There you are. Nope, that's the medium tank. There it is. Light tank. 3. And a lot of upgrades. But it's just upgrades, so that's okay. Alright, do I have any light mechanized going? No. That was an oversight on my part. There we are. Perfect. Just missing out on oil, which I already know about. Okay, what did I research? Light tank. Alright, we'll go ahead and go Cromwell. Get the next medium tank. And yes, you guys, we are going to attempt this round. It might not work, but it would be pretty good. Alright, how about you guys? Alright, you guys are destroying. You guys come down and assist. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do, you guys, delete your orders. I just want you in the North American front. Like that. Your orders, all I want you to do is to take my home city of Chicago. And attack. Clickbait title, that is the achievement I am going for. We are playing as Fascist Britain, and we are going for the One Empire achievement, and subsequently the New World Order achievement, because I have not done that either. So that is the goal of this entire campaign. So far, we have puppeted Ireland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and we have also, I guess, puppeted satellite this place, Syria. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I don't really care what happens to that area at all. It's Africa. Nothing good comes from Africa. Well, that is the goal. So depending on where you live is when you'll get there. Or is when I'll liberate you from this hellish nightmare. Okay, that's going well. How about you push through, close up my lines a little bit. Why do you retreat into it? That makes no sense to me. None. Okay, yeah, everything's going well. Oh, nice. I also call Chicago home. I live on the south side of Chicago. Well, south suburbs. We'll call them suburbs. Alright, how about you attack that? You attack that also. Alright, everything is proceeding well. Alright, I told you needed to join that group, so you will come and join that attack. Alright, you guys. I need you guys to surround these four. Anywhere where we can get us around is great. And actually you... Alright, you're attacking there, but after that I want you to go to Buffalo. Let's try to block that out a little bit. Oh, I know where Hammond is. It's like right across the border. It's so close it might as well be Chicago. Okay. How are my navies doing? Are they back yet? I know they got kind of rocked a little bit ago. Home fleet repairing still. Got a lot to repair. What is this? So that's divisions. Are they trained up yet? Or are they ready to go? No, I'm still waiting on light tank divisions. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, this push is going pretty nicely. Got to admit, taking Washington today was far exceeded what I expected from this campaign. You know, let's start pushing here. We could take Michigan, can't we? Yeah, that's UP, Michigan. Detroit, though. I'm not sure about Detroit. Alright, that's working. Yes, we did take those out. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel your orders now. And the only line I want you to have is that right there. And your goal is to flake around Lake Superior and hit Chicago from that way. And do it. Now, Monty, I'm sorry, but you got to fill in the gaps everywhere. That is your sole purpose. Alright. You keep pushing up. We gotta get that surround on them. You guys are attacking there, but actually I want you to halt and I want you to attack. Not attack there, but whatever. And we are so close to Buffalo, I can taste it. Alright, how about you help him up there? We will attempt to take Buffalo. That attack is working. That's fine. America, how much troops do you have now? Did I put any dent in you? Not really. And you're only on limited conscription. Ick. What am I on? Extensive conscription. Yeah, I don't have any navy, so that would not do anything helpful. Alright, that worked. That's good. Alright, I do like having air superiority, though. That is awesome. How are my planes doing? Construction, excellent. I do need some reinforcements. It's not much. Still 1941. Can I go any better guns? No. Anything good here? No, all that's next year. We'll go ahead and get logistics too. Even though I don't think I really use it. Alright, what happened here? Oh yeah. I moved all my divisions. That's fine. Are you guys not wanting to join in? Is that what's going on? Or is it because you have some weird low supply issue? Not really. Alright, they got bogged down. Try and attack there. Alright, you guys, how about you... how about you attack Buffalo? Let's get this cut off. Alright, how about you come assist? And you can assist there. That's fine. Now if we could get Buffalo cut off, we'll have some help here. And that would be pretty big. How's everything looking here? They got cut off a little bit. But they're also attacking a pretty big force. Alright, you guys just march in there. Help out. And you guys, halt. We'll swing this way. Dear God. As soon as I stop attacking, they counterattack me. That's fine. They're not going to go far. But alright guys, I'm going to be putting in a pause right here. If you guys like what you watch, please consider subscribing to my channel. And also don't forget to check me out on my YouTube page for all of my other videos. And also don't forget to check me out on Patreon, support what I'm doing over there. And also if you want to stay up to date with all the latest info and news, don't forget to like and follow me on Twitter and Facebook. So I am Yet4455. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.